It's time to get your silly on, making the best of a dreary day. And we got us a 20-pack.
Welcome to the Hopefulist, a daily talk show hosted by veteran broadcaster Wendy McClure. Join Wendy each day as she shares her life lessons that transformed her from perpetual pessimist to the ultimate hopefulist. The perfect morning show to get you caught up on the day's top stories while sharing insights that will lead to positive transformation and bring out the hopefulist in you. For more inspiration, visit Hopefulist.com. And now, here's your host and hopefulist, Wendy McClure.
Hello, and thank you for joining me here on the Hopefulist. It is Monday. It is still April. It's April 27th, 2020, day 225 of Gotta Get On Ellen. It is Grateful Monday and day 15 of hashtag Hopefulist Challenge. I hope you are taking the challenge along with me. Grateful Monday, for those who do not know, is a day when I read a couple of entries from my own personal gratitude journal to show you how easy and what little things we should be writing down every single day that we are grateful for. So this week, I had a nice little text conversation with my niece Samantha over books that we've been reading and authors that we like and giving each other book recommendations. I also talked to a friend of mine via text I haven't talked to in a while, doing some check-ins here and there. Kind of gives you a little boost in the day. Got the grocery shopping done. Yes, I went on Thursday, got the grocery shopping done. And at the same time, I picked up a package of peas for a friend of mine. I'm in a big, huge group text. And often in it, people will say, can anybody be on the lookout for this, that, or the other thing? So I just grabbed a bag of peas, dropped it off on her porch. And you know what? Makes you feel good. Makes you feel good to help someone out. I was at the store anyway. So there you go. We also had a fire over the weekend. Our neighbors came over and hung out with us at a socially distant, safe space. They even had their masks on. Our neighbor Karen, she's so funny. She's a little freaked out about the whole coronavirus thing. So she's like, I got my scarf on. I'm going to keep my face covered. And I'm like, all right, you do you. I think we're plenty feet apart. And then her husband had a regular mask on, and he said it's not even for coronavirus. He goes, the smoke from the fire is going to make me all weird, and also I'm just trying to protect it from that. So it was a very nice night. We toasted some marshmallows. I got to tell you, it has been a long time since I just had a plain toasted marshmallows, because we have marshmallows, but we did not have any of the makings for s'mores. So whenever we've had fires in the past, we just typically make s'mores. But since we didn't have the other fixins, Karen seemed very interested in having a toasted marshmallow. So I was like, all right, we'll toast some marshmallows. It's been a really long time since I just ate a toasted marshmallow. Wow, they are good. I had forgotten. And I had at least one catch on fire. So some things never change. So Saturday was a really, really nice day here. It was like the first nice day all day I think that we may have had all year. My poor husband had a bunch of jobs on his honey-do list. So he was hard at work, but it was nice, and we spent all day outside, and it was amazing. It was so nice. And I actually took on a little project of my own towards the end of the day. There's a table that I usually put in the corner of my deck. Just fits perfectly. It's the same size as the railing. It's a little pub table. It's got 2 chairs. We've had it, I think this might be the fifth or sixth summer. So, we've gotten quite a bit of use out of it. But, these little sets that you get from like Home Depot or Lowe's or whatever, they're pretty pricey. Try to get as much out of them as you can. It's pretty rusted out at this point. So my neighbor had offered me some Rust-Oleum paint. So I painted the table, and I painted part of the chairs. I think I'm going to give it another once-over on the chairs because the chairs are still in pretty good shape. It's the table that is the problem. So I will just be putting a tablecloth over top of that, and hopefully we can keep an eye out through the summer to see if there's any good deals on any of the yard sale sites, that type of stuff. Because like I said, the chairs are still pretty good. Just need a new table now, something that's going to be the same exact size. It's a nice little square, fits right in the corner. And I spend a lot of time there in the summertime. So looking forward to getting everything done and in its spot. We will not be having another nice day until Tuesday, which is tomorrow, so that's not terrible. But then rain again until now they're saying maybe Saturday looks good. So getting a lot of rain here at the end of April. So since we had nothing but rain and dreariness yesterday, I decided to try and cheer up our inside. I have all these decorative lights. You know how I am, Christmas crazy, and I don't contain it to just Christmas time. We have lights along some of the tables in our house. Joe had gotten me this cute little light for Valentine's Day. I strung it through a starfish tree, like a starfish Christmas tree type thing, but since it's starfish, I keep it out all year. Strung it through that. I have a little, I don't know, our neighbors for Christmas got us this. It's like a light box. Excuse me. It's like a light box, and it's just white lights or colored lights, or it can blink back and forth. It's got 9 different settings. So I have that on our little TV stand underneath the television. I had that on. I put on the lights in our china cabinet, and I put on our candle warmer, and then a little later I put on actual real candles, just anything to try and, brighten things up inside because it was so dreary outside. So do what you can with what you got. That's the point of all of this. Speaking of things that we did yesterday, I did some laundry. Now, I try to typically do the laundry when Joe's not here, so he doesn't feel obligated to help because he's one of those people. I had told him since he worked so hard on Saturday, he didn't have to do any work on Sunday at all. He can sit back, relax, and not have to do a darn thing. And, of course, he never follows that, So I was doing some laundry, and a lot of times, Joe will get up and he'll help me with the laundry. So I'll put all the clothes in the basket to be folded, and then he'll take the laundry basket and take it back in the bedroom and start folding the clothes. And then I'll do put the load that was in the washer into the dryer, go hang up anything that needs to be hung up, and then I'll usually join him in the bedroom to finish folding the laundry. Well, I don't know what happened to my brain because I just put the next load of laundry in the dryer, put the next load in the washer, and then I went to the couch, sat down, and started scrolling through Facebook. And I didn't even realize that he was back there doing the folding. I knew it, but I forgot. Do you know what I mean? And so I'm sitting there and I'm scrolling through Facebook, and all of a sudden I hear movement back in the bedroom. And I'm like, oh, wait. So I jump up and I run in the back. I'm like, oh my gosh, I completely forgot that you were back here folding clothes. He's like, yeah, I thought I heard you sit down on the couch. And I'm like, I guess she's not coming back to help me. So I publicly apologized to my husband. He did finish folding the whole remainder of that load of clothes. I felt really bad. It was just weird. It was like it just went right out of my head that he was back there folding the clothes. I don't know. Crazy times means crazy brain. I've officially got crazy brain. They've been saying in the news that it looks like masks are going to be around for quite some time. So I'm starting to think about what kind of decorative masks I would like to get. The ones that I have right now are homemade masks that some of my friends have made. And they're a little small and they're a little tight. Like they have the little, band that goes around your ears. But it's really tight. So I was looking online at some different decorative masks and stuff, and they do have ones. And my husband made one out of shirt sleeves. I don't know if I had mentioned this before. He just cut off, a short sleeved shirt, and he just puts it over his head, and then he pulls it up and down as need be. The other problem with the masks is if you wear glasses like we do, it fogs up your glasses. So the last couple of times I've gone to the grocery store with a mask on, I have just left my glasses in the car because it's just I can't see with them being all fogged up. So what's the point? So I stumble around the store and have to look a little bit closer to things. I don't know why I keep having this problem with the clearing of my throat. It's really starting to annoy the crap out of me. Maybe I'm drinking a little too much coffee before the podcast. I'm not really sure. But anyway, I was looking and they have some of those ones that, you can just pull up rather than have the ones that go around your ear. I don't know which one would be better. I think they're both going to fog up my glasses regardless. But I'm still contemplating which choice I would rather go with. If they're saying it's going to go like, if it's going to go like they're saying, it looks like we're going to need a number of masks. So maybe try them both out, see which kind I prefer, mix it up a little bit. I'm thinking maybe a little nice camo mask. That would be nice. I like the camouflage print. Or maybe I can get a mask with my big signature lips right smack on the front. That would be cute, right? So think about that. Maybe a nice Philadelphia Eagles mask. That would be cool. I would like that a lot. Start thinking about what kind of masks you may be interested in because they're saying that it's going to be a while that we're wearing them. So we shall see. Today's topic, very, very exciting day on Saturday. Scored a 20-pack of toilet paper. Made in the shade. I have gone back to my pre-pandemic bunching. Just for a couple of days. It feels so good to just rebunch the way I used to before I had to worry so much about running out of toilet paper. I will go back to being a little more conservative, but I'm going to tell you, I'm being very, very willy-nilly with my toilet paper use right now because I am drunk with toilet paper power. Joe had decided to hit ShopRite for us on Saturday morning, despite the fact that I had already gone to Acme. And because there's certain things... Well, like I've said before, the Acme prices are just outrageous. But we also had a free ham coming to us from ShopRite. You know how they have those deals at holiday time. So we wanted to make sure to get our free ham. So he's like, I'm just going to go to the store. I'm just going to go to ShopRite. I'm going to get our ham. I'm going to get a couple things that we can't find at Acme. And he did. He got eggs, which they didn't have at Acme. He said they had plenty of chicken. I was like, oh, you should have grabbed us some chicken because we don't have any. And he sends me a text, and he says, they have Scott Tissue, a 20-pack for $14. Do you want it? And I wrote back, I'm like, yeah. Grab that bad boy. So not only was it a 20-pack of toilet paper, but it was on sale. Yeah. Very exciting. I mean, come on. I didn't think I'd see a 20-pack of toilet paper for a very long time. So I wanted to hear from you. What are some of the things that, just a simple purchase that so super excites you right now? Because it's been hard to find or in high demand and they just didn't really have it. Carolyn says, I got flour and rice last week. Yeah, I'm hearing about the flour and sugar shortage. So every time I'm at the store, I just grab another bag of flour and another bag of sugar. So we should be good on that front for a while at least. Joe's been doing a lot more baking since we've been home. Kate says, I did the same last week at Target, 20-pack of Scott's. I was so excited. I got napkins too. Yeah, we're still really good on napkins. Kimberly says, my store had boil and bag rice the other day. I would have been less excited to find a live unicorn. That is exciting. Bob says, I prefer a good 30-pack of beer, that is, instead of toilet paper. That's okay. There's still plenty of that going around. Jim says, it was a great weekend for me. I got toilet paper and sugar. There you go. And Andy says, fresh bagels. Once a week, I walk to Bagels and Beyond, a nice, simple, safe transaction. Half a dozen mixed bagels and a Swiss cheese double toasted with butter, bacon, and cheese. That's Joe's favorite, is the Swiss cheese bagel. I know my cousin Jim likes them as well. He says, when my mom was in a nursing home, nothing made her happier than when I brought her an egg